How do you feel about that huge bug we saw, babe?
It's fine, babe.
He's scared.
I'm not
He's
scared. All right, y'all, it's one of them days. No cap, we have not been recording the way that we really should be because we've been just settled into life. Nothing really too interesting has been going on, but right now I'm at a coffee shop putting in some work, but we do plan on doing some traveling here pretty soon. Yeah, this music's gonna have to go. Can you fade this somehow? Because we're gonna get a copyright strike for this. All right, no matter. All right, look, we'll find a way to do something about it. You know, we might just have to deal with the strike on this one, to be honest with you. But yeah, we plan on making some trips, seeing some new things, exploring more of Thailand, and of course, we're gonna take y'all on the journey for that. So we're gonna see what's going on. Cause you my song, whoa. And baby girl, you know I'm King Kong on a ringtone. Whoa, sing it to me, girl. What's going on, y'all? So today we got a couple of events going on. Danielle, she went to one of her artist meetups where she's been meeting with her people, doing some drawing and you know, networking. I wouldn't even call it networking, just meeting new people, you know, other artists, being inspired, all that good stuff. Me, I have been taking it easy these last couple of days. I actually fell ill a couple of days ago, and my body has been breaking down from all of the training that I've been doing. And yeah, I needed some much needed R&R. So I've been resting. I actually had to go to the pharmacy to get some medication, which was surprisingly easy. There are quite a few like English speaking pharmacies around Chiang Mai, and you basically walk in there, they got a pharmacist on staff, you tell them, you know, what's going on with you, and they got the medications there. And I mean, no insurance needed. I think the medication that I had paid for, without disclosing too much information about the said medication, I think it was less than $10. And I think that they also had like the French version of this medication, which was also, it was pushing around like $15 or $20, but I got the Thai version of it. It was much cheaper, and it is effective. I can tell you that. But yeah, I had to take some time off my body because I can comfortably say I've pushed my limits, and yeah, I just needed to take that time off. But today we do have a car show that we plan on going to at Central Festival, and we're gonna see what goes down. Right now I'm on the way to get something to eat, but I did also want to share my experience here with the dentist. Back in the US, I had braces when I was a youngin', like in middle school. And then I didn't wear the retainer, of course, because I was a teenage boy who didn't really care about all the money that my mother had exhausted. I apologize, Mom, if you're watching this. But then I ended up, as an adult, paying to get braces again. And, you know, it wasn't as sweet when the money was coming out of my pocket. Anyway, I had gotten a permanent retainer after that, which is like a metal bar that goes behind your teeth. And it has popped not once, but twice since I was here. So the first time I was like, all right, let me just set up an appointment with the dentist and, you know, get this glue back on here, get the wire back down. Everything is gonna be sweet. That was about two and a half weeks ago. I was wrong. Things weren't sweet. The glue popped back off again. So I ended up, like this morning, wait, hold on. Yeah, I ended up this morning actually getting the wire just taken out completely and opting for a removable retainer. And I kid you not, the price of that was 75 bucks. It was 2,500 baht. And yeah, they did it on the spot. I literally walked into the clinic and they removed it, did my molds and everything, and I'm picking up the retainer next week. No insurance, no nothing. I was kind of shocked because to get a retainer done in the US with insurance, it would still run you about $150 to $500, but here, easy peasy. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, and I'm glad that I don't have to deal with a foreign object in my mouth anymore because that wire was getting annoying anyway. And another thing is, they don't specialize in having those permanent retainers out here. So that glue that when they did the repair job the first time, the glue really didn't sit right on my teeth, which is why it broke again. And I'm pretty sure it was just gonna break again if I kept doing it. So, and each time it would have been like 500 baht to get it replaced. So yeah, it was just in my best interest to get a removable one. Yeah, and I did want to clarify, we do have a medical insurance out here. We're not just completely freeballing it, but that insurance that we have is really just for like medical emergencies. If like things were to really hit the fan and we truly needed it, like an overnight, like an inpatient care type of deal. Everything that's kind of just like checkups or preventative care, we come out of pocket, and it's relatively affordable out here compared to the US. So it's not like it's gonna break the bank. All right, y'all. So I got one of my favorite dishes today, and that is, if this camera would go down, I got pad kaprao. I promise you, you cannot go wrong with this dish. I could probably eat it maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. It used to be every day, but it is kind of spicy. And if you overdo the spicy foods out here, I mean, anywhere, it does end up biting you in the rear, literally and figuratively. But yeah, definitely some good stuff. Another thing about Thailand is you do typically eat with both your fork and your spoon. If you use just one utensil, it is seen as rude. I noticed this just simply by observing people until I actually had it confirmed online that you use one to like load up, you use your fork to like load up your spoon, and that's how you eat. So everybody here, if you see it, they do use both their fork and their spoon at the same exact time. Wrapping it up with some cookies and cream, ice cream, and their cookies out here are Biscoff, so I already know this is about to smack. All right, y'all. So right now, I just got to Central Market, where the car show is going to be taking place, and right now I'm on the hunt for Danielle. She said she's on the 2nd floor here, and she said she was in a sports shop. So I'm gonna go on the hunt and This mall is pretty massive, guys, if you've ever been to it. It's called Central Festival, Chiang Mai, and this thing is massive. So I can imagine this is probably gonna take me some time trying to find her. All right, y'all, we found it. Now let's find her. Let's see. Where could she be? Not in the shoes. She wouldn't be looking for kicks. All right, changing location. I just got a text and she said that she's going to Crocs and that she saw me walk by. So we go on the hunt again for Crocs.
You're not answering your phone, sir.
I wasn't answering my phone. That was her response. That was her response. She changed the location up on me, said that I walked past. Hold up. What was that?
I gave you a play-by-play on where I would be, and you did not check your phone, sir.
It's my fault.
Okay, I'm in a crisis right now. The Crocs I want run big. So a 7, my usual size, is too big. But they don't have a 6. They do have a 6. And style similar, it's not the exact one, but that one's not on sale.
That's unfortunate, babe. So what are we gonna do about it?
He doesn't care.
What are we gonna do about it?
He doesn't care.
What are we gonna do?
4 นะคุณพี่ 3 2 1 หมดเวลาค่ะโอ้โหไม่รู้แล้วนะวัยรุ่นได้ไหมครับ39 บาทไม่ได้สิบอร่อยนะ
What is going on? We're sharing because neither of us are that hungry.
All right, y'all, so we just got done eating and we are about to head downstairs to the car show. They were setting up when we got here, so it should be on and popping by the time we get down there. All right, so Eric G, my man, this is for you. I was not able to find a actual like car shop anywhere nearby, so I found the next best thing. Let's see what we can see out here. All right, y'all, so the name of this car show is 90s CNX. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of 90s themed vehicles, I believe. So yeah, we about to check it out. So that was fun. Danielle is sleeping. I guess it was an eventful day. We have been out just about all day today, so yeah, it's time to wrap this up. I'm actually quite tired myself, so.
I don't know if this is going to be captured on camera, but look at that bug. It's huge. How do you feel about that huge bug we saw, babe?
It's fine, babe.
You scared?
I'm not
He's
scared.
He ran past it when we came in, so he's scared.
Do you mind? I'm putting my undergarments in here. All right, so today, Danielle and I pulled up on a Juneteenth celebration here in Thailand, and look at what's going on. So yeah, you can find the community anywhere. She wants it again, yo. I don't understand why she keeps doing this to herself. She's going to get the same result. It's like Newton's law.